Okay, it might not work the way I want it to. But this does still work. Let's have him rejoin the group and everyone just comes this way. Oh, okay, never mind. My character's an idiot.
There you are, as predicted. What is it but the lore of... Perhaps you hope to learn your place in history before you are erased from it. Your place is to die so that I might finally live. Let us speak plainly. My Lord Merkel gave me the one thing I desired.
I like his
the
answer
one
to my
thing
question. I
no
don't think I've
other
asked that
god
question
could
before.
grant me. My daughter's life. You are all that stands between me and... I will kill you now. And then I will raise you as my servant.
I mean, I have a plus 12. I need a 6 or higher. I'm confident I can reach it. That's one.
Perhaps. He is here. He is what?
Oh, okay.
Will keep getting back up.
What a fool you are.
Dad.
You cannot kill me. I am eternal.
I don't know what's going on there. He was just exploding.
Merkel, Lord of Bones, I am here. You did. But it is not.
Stepped on the dodo.
Oh dear.
How did he get down?
Poor dodo. He never saw it coming. It's true. At least it's not like that time where we were finding diamonds easier than iron. That was weird. Nope. Or I. Oh God, yeah.
There you are, as predicted. But perhaps you hope to learn your place in history before you are erased from
Feel
it.
anything we see?
A bright flash of... Your place is to
That's just your
die. So
dialogue.
let us speak plainly. My Lord Merkel gave me the one thing I desire. I will kill you now. And then I will raise you as my servant.
Oh. Whoops.
Perhaps.
Ha! Maybe. Oh, Oh yeah.
Undetected.
Don't touch me. Ready or not.
Have a lot of.
Let's just pop. Follow you. Not yet.
Ketheric's netherstone. It's in his
Oh,
armor.
that's how you beat
Take it.
Merkel's apostle on armor mode.
Partly while I get rid of this wall.
Took me quite a few tries, but disarming him was the trick that made him much more manageable.
How'd it
Yeah, I
go?
suppose constantly incapping him or stunning him would also be a good method if you can pull it off, but getting a single disarm on him early on
Really?
makes it so he can't wipe your team.
Ugh. Nice. Use these.
Remarkable. And now the picture comes together. The Absolute is neither God
no?
nor man. It is the
The whole point
Elder
of the
Brain.
realm was the fact that it
A
could stay
temporary
online
reprieve,
even whenever the
but a
owner of
welcome
the realm
one.
wasn't on.
With a brain on its way to the city, its influence here is weakened.
No. They
I
don't.
believe you've
You don't wipe
Catherick.
them,
I
it's
know
just
Lord
once
Envergortash, an
once
arms
the
dealer
updates
and a
come out,
slaver. He is a worship. The other is a mystery, which means
just not
the
be
Absolute
able
is
to
a
be
front for
updated
Bane, but
sometimes.
they are no, each one alone. But I dare not imagine what. The crown's markings suggest it was forged in Netheril. It is a crown of domination. And it must be the reason no. If the crown can do this to the parasite, I dare not imagine what it is doing to the brain. Hope is a luxury for. This is the battle of our lives. The army of the Absolute within the city. An elder brain,
What a strange
brimming
thing to
with
start
power.
with.
Ready to turn everyone. An order the Death Gods chosen are on the cusp.
Of all
We
the
must
things
wrest
that they
control of
would
the brain from.
do,
Our chances of. I will be.
like, a mod
And-
kind of thing for, it would be poisonous potatoes. Up? Oh boy. Coordinates? Okay.
Yep.
Probably
I hope they're calling these necromants. They just want the cheese.
There you are. Yes, I see you.
Dude, that is such a reference no one is gonna get.
That's it.
Withers, I'm so used to you being in my camp that your existence in Wingrise Tower made me think I was in camp.
A curse lifted. There are depths to this alliance. Do illithids possess souls? Correct. Yet, the three, a flock without souls. Yet, to what end, mortal? This,
You want
until such time, no.
what?
Where matters of balance are yes,
-6.
once judged, the alliance is reforged, mortal.
69
Plains thus. Very well.
down.
Thou hast all three of thy hirelings wait in thy camp.
Where they will stay.
Hello.
Thaniel rests well. He's healing very rapidly, now that Oliver has
I'm honestly
returned
not
to
sure
him.
if we even worth checking anymore.
No more than my right hand can absorb my left.
Yeah.
Oliver is helping Thaniel to recover. They both lie dormant, like trees awaiting spring. Once the curse is lifted, they can stand as one or as a pair. Whatever they wish. I hope they will remain as a pair. It will be good for them both to have a friend once I'm gone. Still,
Wow.
I would like to return here someday. See Thaniel and Oliver again. In my meditations, or perhaps in person, if the Oak Father wills it. I hope he does. I can't say for certain, but we'll see it come to pass long before this place recedes behind us. Don't worry, all is at hand.
This isn't bad.
We can depart whenever you're ready. I have, but
It's
perhaps there is more
actually
that I
not
want.
torn
Anyway,
apart.
once the curse is lifted,
This is the
nature can
first-
take its course without me. I belong at your side. Not what, who, but all in due course.
That's true.
I knew I could put my faith in you. If only we had met sooner.
Yep.
Your ranks are full. You will need to make it. Take your time.
Alright. Well, there's that storyline concluded, hopefully. Target dummy.
My mum lives in the lower city. Those...
When Duke Elton formed the Flaming Fist, you saved Thaniel, lifted the curse, and killed an immortal. It's safe to say you'd have been recruited in an instant.
Yep.
Gruff and intimidating. But he had the courage of 10 men, and a love for Baldur's Gate few could match. I don't know if this Duke Ravengard is the same, but I will say this.
Believe it.
The Flaming Fist are the cornerstone of the city, and the Dukes are its foundation. I hope you can save him, for the good of Baldur's Gate.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, but look at me. I am a relic, a glimpse of history barely strong enough to stand on his own 2 feet. Besides, Thaniel should have someone here when he wakes up. It's the least I can do. I don't think there will be an after.
How did I lost sight of you?
The truth is,
4446. Negative
broke something inside me.
8042.
Something no healer can fix. I don't know, but because of you, Thaniel is
I'm not
safe.
pressing A, I swear.
Because of
Chat,
you, I could help him.
Conversation's
He
just
helped me.
skipping.
600 down or 600
Thank you,
up?
my friend. And know that I have no regrets.
Okay. Where do I need to go?
Thank you, my friend. Maybe we'll meet again
8014.
in another life.
Negative 8014.
How'd you survive it? Thaniel. I had to look after him. Without him, I wouldn't have lasted long.
We leave the heart of the Absolute alive. You did well to There are many more battles ahead, and they will not be so easily won. You will need allies. You have the makings of a leader. Your actions have already inspired those around you. Jahira's wisdom will
Yep.
be an asset to you on the journey ahead. Halsin's
Yep.
strength and loyalty will bolster you in times of
I like
need.
how I react to the word
But
bolster.
if we are to
Got out of my view
succeed,
again.
We will need others. Baldur's Gate may not know it yet. Seek on its streets those who's together.
175. Oh, Mesa. Huh.
I suppose this stuffed beast is some kind of trophy. Well,
Yeah.
I'm not impressed.
What now?
Yeah.
Ferocious looking beast. Although your stuffing might be leaking.
Is that Dark Maw the Wicked? I don't believe it.
Need something.
His territory ran from the Wood of Sharp Teeth to Cloakwood. It took half
Yep.
an army to drive him out. How did he end up here?
Yep. I've been there.
Blackets will be done.
Yeah.
Found and taken.
Just keep your hands to yourself.
And if they sold at the same price as a Microsoft, they'd be fine.
How delicious. Simple.
I mean, Intel is also a more established company.
Because Elminster usually shows up there.
You saw Gortash, didn't you? What the fuck was he doing down? The tadpole, the absolute. How? I was his bodyguard. I looked after him with my life. I trusted him more than anything. He gave me away to Zariel just for kicks. He has to die. And I'm gonna be the one who... You put...
I can't believe it. And by killing him, you set him free. A great deal. Ketheric, he raised me. When an tell me, do you believe in love at first sight? This was different. It was like I could see my fate in her eyes. Lucky for me, she
Hard.
felt the same way. I understand it's strange. There's an imbalance between us, certain. Then, next I knew, I was being jolted awake. You jest. Yet, he did seem a ghost to me. A shadow of the father I loved. He resurrected me with magic so foul, I nearly retch just thinking of it. I didn't know that then, but I could see the change in him. He told me we'd be together now. Said that Aelin was dead. I found last light within the shadows. Made. By the time Jahira came, I'd pieced together just enough to know I'd been dead 100 years. I couldn't tell her who I was. I had to protect them. It's all out in the open now. And with my father dead, I have nothing to fear. I'm grateful for your help.
There you are. I have awaited your arrival with great anticipation. Feel my voice move, my blessings upon the slayer of the Wicked One. Listen to the subtle vibration. My darling Isabel says we will stay allied at your side. You must face them. Pray, ask. And do I not? There can be no doubt. Why she so mighty? When he and I was but lo, the brute.
Looking forward to a bit of...
You did it. Catherick Thorm is no more. The Shadow's grip is broken. Soon, the land shall heal. Not as glad as I am. Nature moves at its own pace, and bestows its bounty when it sees fit. Give it time.
Hey,
The
now
reward
the
shall
final
come
fight with
to
the
you
Elder Brain? That might be
when you
interesting.
need it most. Your path leads away from me, I sense. Be safe. Perhaps one day you will see the fruits that your victory has sown here. Your path leads away.
Alright, I have like one too many nope. Nope. Of course Gale can absorb things that I use. Alright, yeah, this is kinda whatever. Let's give him this.
I think we've done rather a good thing here. A welcome change to give this land a sliver of hope amongst so much despair.
That is most gratifying to hear. May I?
Wait, why am I holding this?
Thank you.
I can feel it work. A metaphorical demon, I haste to point out, but no less dangerous. And no less bound to wake up again to continue its ravages. Such is the nature of all monsters. Compose 1,000 stanzas ode titled A Gale of Thanks and Adulation? Sincerely, though, I understand I ask a lot from you with few answers in return. But in time...
I obtained it in Waterdeep.
What's on your mind?
I suppose... Elminster will just have to find us later, right? Okay.
I like when you communicate with me. Makes me
Apparently a party member has unfinished business in this region. I think I have to rest just so that Elminster can come out.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah, because I only just now fed Gil a magic artifact, because I was like, oh, Elminster hasn't shown up.
Well...
Oh, well, also Shadowheart needs to talk to them folks.
There's Will.
Gods be damned. With that parasite in his brain, should
bull.
We're not just fighting for our cure. We're fighting for my
Just because
father.
I'm laying down doesn't
Yes,
mean I'm gonna
but
pass out
first
like
a
a light.
question. If your
I don't
home were
fall
under
asleep
siege,
backwards.
what would you... Then you know loyalty. And you know what I did had to be done. I was 17. Father, older Raven. That's when the
Cult others worship the dragon goddess Tiamat and intend to summon her to Faerun.
Not just a boy, a Raven Guard, schooled in the Four Pillars. A 10-day after Father left, I heard a whisper as I slept. I grabbed a rapier and set out. There wasn't a cloud in the sky, yet not a single star was shining. There they were.
Your head tingles. Will wants to show you what happened. In the looming shadow of atop there is a crack of thunder as the maelstrom howled.
She read the terms while two devils stood witness. And I said yes. One soul for... She didn't. She came... Tiamat made a play for power. Zariel had other plans. That was the most Mazora's ever said. Another pet added to her warlock menagerie. I had Mazora at my side. I burned with the fires of Avernus and oozed the rot of Dis. The cultists choked on up. My soul was bound, and my lips were sealed. He returned to an unsuspecting city and a wayward son with a smirking devil at his side. I tried to tell him the truth, but my mouth couldn't form the words. After, he said only one word. Go. So I did. It is. Mizora replaced it with a sending star. I could flee to the spine of the world. I don't know that it was... I understand. Well, it's the absolutes are orange. I don't remember much beyond... No, he did. And Grand Duke Ravengard suffered. The better question...
I'm up for the challenge. You've... just take care.
Moving in. What's up for discussion?
What do you know about me? Almost no one.
There is nothing. Secrets. When I let
you feel Shadowheart's mind, your mind joins with Shadowheart's. Something sparks in your memory. Teachings about Selûnite rites of it seems that one child never...
You already know.
My father...
That is him.
No.
And who told you that? But you are a child no longer.
My parents... I need to save them. I don't know.
Your parents both followed the Moon Maiden. I could sense their faith, even in a brief glimpse of the past.
It is a tragedy that the Moon Maiden's right was perverted by Shah. Your future was stolen from you.
Your parents are with your abductors. You may have once thought of them as comrades. You have been forewarned for what is to come, but not yet forearmed. It no longer has the power to harm me. Now that Shah is quick to discard whatever she has no... But I felt it and mirror.
I'll need
a debt See that your parents...
Looking forward to a bit of rest.
Seems simple enough. Can't give up now.
I'm afraid this is where we part ways. My conditions deteriorated beyond even my capacity to salvage. It would be selfish of me to stay, when in doing so I'd be putting you and everyone else within spitting distance in catastrophic peril. It's too late for that, I'm afraid. My condition has shifted somehow. Its hunger for the weave can no longer be satisfied. A shame. This is a journey I'd like to see through to the end. But I have my own finale to face. It's best I face it alone.
Huh. Oh, that's unfortunate. I guess since we didn't feed him the first artifact until super late, we went ahead and fed him one, hoping Elminster would show up, and then Elminster didn't show up because Elminster's supposed to show up to convince Gale to fix his problem so that he could blow up the drain, but we've already done the fight, so Gale never got that proposition, and now he's just gonna die, I guess.
What to do?
That should be all we need right now. That's gonna force another rest on us.
The curse has been lifted. Your courage has been
Nice.
tested. And in this, at least, you have triumphed.
Nice. That's a nice ending. I will re-clip that in a future playthrough because I did skip some of that dialogue, so.
Plate at the ready. There is much to do. Very well.
The gate is closed. Cazador and his rite of profane ascension. An imperial soiree, attended by devils and spawn alike. A grand ceremony to honor one exalted vampiric master. And elevate him to an unfathomable station. To place him in a position of such esteem. The world will yearn to kneel and offer their necks. We will kill him, but there's more to it. Think about it. It sounds like Cazador, for all his evils, has gotten further than any of my kind ever have. He's on the verge of a miracle. This may be a beginning, not an end. I can see myself now. Lord, King, Master. If the time comes and I can stay one move ahead of him, I'll take his place before his blood can hit the floor. Doesn't it sound delightful? For the lucky little vampire on the winning side. After 200 years of shit, pure shit! I think I deserve something better. All I'm saying is, let's be clever about it. If an opportunity arises for me to become a more magnificent bastard than I already am, why turn it down? Let's find out more about the ritual before we waltz into Cazador's front door. If we track down my old comrades, the other spawn, we may discover more and be finally positioned for yours truly to ascend. If we don't find my brethren, they'll find us, likely with bared fangs. We should get to them first. Then we can make their pretty tongues talk.
A lot of that was
And
new
as
information. Now we're
Cazador's
getting
change
more
their
information.
orders, they'll be in the dens of this town.
Okay,
seeking
now we gotta
prey.
sleep. The leader's dead.
Thank you, but you are not the one
Oh.
I wish to speak with.
Okay. He just brought me back to life on his own. He just pulled a Withers.
Don't look at me like that. I am a mind flayer.
By the living gods! No more visions, no more lies. I expect answers. Now!
I suppose it was considerate of you not to bring it up before. It's like I said before. An adventurer. I came. That longing brought me to Moonrise Town. For years, I served the Elder Brain. I sustained myself on criminals. Unglamorous. I had the good fortune. People referred to me. My needs were sated. He tore me from my home. The name was intended as a slight. To remind me of the heights from which I fell. We fought to tame Prince Orpheus. His power has been the source of your... It is the same power that enabled Orpheus's mother to bring about the fall. When Orpheus's mother left, a usurper took her place. Blackith wanted his power, but Orpheus rose against her. Bound by infernal chain, they were close to breaking my hold on that. I am relieved. Alone, Orpheus will be much easier to control. Most certainly, some she kept. If the Githyanki ever find out what she has done, no. Gortash sent me on a mission to retrieve the astral prism. How Gortash or the other chosen learned of it. The moment I found it, I felt it, and found. I realized what the. While my body was within the prism's bounds, my mind was free. I could resist the Elder. All I needed to do was subdue Orpheus and find out. There may come a time when that is necessary. But there is no guarantee that the moment his protection is gone, we may look different. But to the Elder Brain, we are already the same. Tools in its design. I appreciate that my original body was when I first escaped the Elder Brain, I realized that returning to my former self would only impose limitations. Any advantage I could gain by restoring my original appearance, I already had to hand in the form of magic, and that humanoid shape you've come to know. As an Illithid, I have far surpassed who I ever was before. You too should embrace this change. I am pleased to hear that. I've been studying you for a while now. I believe I can trigger the next state. The transformation will not be complete. The physical alteration in particular will only be partial. Would you like to do it? Would you?
I'm happy to have more powerful friends, but, well, better you than me.
You continue to surprise me. You're now. Hold out your... It wants to evolve, but it cannot do so alone. It must commune with another.
The tadpoles, if you let it, it will evolve you. Just as the Emperor's.
A tadpole, nurtured by the psionic energy of the astral plane.
A coldness the tadpoles as you feel.
What is eating? If I ever play a part, when I play Karlach, I'll just eat it.
Need a moment for the two of us.
Parasite communes with Lazal.
Orpheus. It is not the Geich visitor that Vlaakith would destroy. It is Orpheus. The blood of the mother. The prince of the comet. And even more powerful still. It's... Listen close. The Emperor spoke only in half-truths. For you to know the tale of long ago, Tiamat, the first Vlaakith of many. It is Vlaakith, yes. Our current queen has... But it was the first whom Orpheus... Orpheus is Gith's only son. He led his mother's own honor guard in a coup against Vlaakith I. It was Kithrak Voss himself who slayed the prince. Yet the Prince of the Comet's been with us. Should Orpheus go free, he would tear Vlaakith's empire to pieces and build new glory from the seed. Every word Voss spoke, he spoke true. Orpheus is the living proof of the Queen's lies, and the living weapon that conquered our Geich slavers. One word from his lips, and if the Githyanki are to be free, it also promises to break us beyond repair. This ossified parasite does not make us more. Do you not feel the cold where once there was heat? The void where your soul once resided? Galik, the Elder Brain. It could be the harbinger of the grand design and the doom of the Githyanki. The end time of the 16 planes will be upon us, and the Astral will be the first to fall. Very well. I will accept what this
I won't
damnable
get to see
Geich
Gale's
has to
reaction.
offer. Yisk Githkar
But
Tafki
that was good for Lae'zel, though.
What about him? The historical slates describe Orpheus as a fearsome, terrible, so mad with power, he'd smash through the Githyanki Empire and deliver the shards to his illithid masters. And glowing with such psionic force that he and his red dragon blazed a lies, of course. Vlaakith spread a false image of Orpheus as monstrous betrayer, and she was right to fear him, I'll grant her that. So great is the comet, it could shatter her reign. The Emperor may be loathsome, but it's right. Orpheus can disrupt a Geich hive mind. A talent like that makes the Prince a powerful shield, and a powerful why destroy a weapon like that, when you can contain it in a relic and keep it? A weapon is only an asset for the means of Vlaakith's own end. Better to have Orpheus killed. Better to risk the rise of Illithids than let the Prince of the Comet deny her the godhood she craved. Orpheus's honor guard, trapped by Vlaakith in the same prism holding their noble prince, fruitlessly hacking at the sphere that contains him. They see us as Geich. I regret their deaths. But I pledge to live as they very well.
By Balduran's bones, this is a one, we've been... Two, it's been appearing as someone... Three, the Mind Flayer's been siphoning a Githyanki prisoner's... Did I miss anything? How could I forget? One of Baldur's Gate's most sensational tales, aren't they? Almost unbelievable. With a narrator so unreliable, how do we tell? I can't pretend I have the answer, but I know it holds our fates in its talons. Until the absolute falls, there's no get. Yes, and then I won't begrudge you your choice. As for me, though, I'm not ready. I might never be. The coast is ever my priority. If you think we need this, very well.
All right.
I will avail myself of the astral tadpole's powers.
Life, it wants to share.
Go on. Don't be afraid. It only wants to help you evolve.
As you tuck the tadpole away, you feel a...
So, there's been I do not, but I digress. Did you want something? I haven't even dared to use the more benign forms of illithid powers. Do you really think I'm eager to jump to the next step? Do you know what this entails? Well, of course you do. But I don't want that for myself.
Oh my. I get a plus 12 though. Dang, that was just enough. I can't believe I rolled 2 2s. Oh wow, that's
Fine.
all she had to say.
I
That was
truly
short and
hope you're
sweet.
right about this.
Copper for your thoughts. He got his claws into me early. One of my mates. He took what I kept. I respect the whole Zari. He was right. Copper for your thoughts.
I guess the vanilla-flavored tadpole has given us some enjoyable new tricks. But going half mind flayer... Then again, you
That's
can
right.
pull it off better than most.
I think Shadowheart, I couldn't convince in the beginning.
You've got to be kidding.
Just the
You really
decade?
want me to become a partial illithid? Wasn't a decade in Avernus punishment enough?
Oh, a double nat 1. Right after a double nat 2. Come on. And then it rolls so high I don't even need all my bonuses. No, it took 2 persuasion attempts, not 1.
Oh, I'm that easy to manipulate, am I?
Stick a needle in your eye, make us whole.
Where's that bloody worm? Stick it in my eye before I change my mind.
Dude, I'm gonna have used all my spell slots before I leave camp, probably, if this keeps up. Well, I only did the 1 Eagle Splendor.
So, we owe our lack of tentacles to one of the very creatures that kidnapped us. At least my lack of tentacles. I'm not sure what's next for you. Don't look at me like that. I know what you're going to say. The answer is no. No. I remember how it hurt. I don't want to turn into anything. It isn't about the pain, it's about being beholden to the tadpole's influence. If we master the tadpoles, it will be different. But right now, that mastery depends on an illithid and its Githyanki's slave. I am not. I just don't want to lose my God's given good looks, really. Wouldn't that... I'm really not sure. Damn it. Damn
right.
you. All right.
Yeah, I don't need
I'll
you to
do
do it right
it.
now.
Life it wants to share
Go on. Don't be a...
as you tuck the tad.
When I first met you, saving yourself from ceremorphosis was your greatest wish. And yet now, you've stepped closer to embracing it. I trust your leadership and respect your decisions, but I truly hope this is not something we come to regret. I've been unfair to you. I've had unrealistic expectations of your character ever since I joined you. But honestly, you've surpassed even those. Seemed my faith was more than well-founded.
Hey man, Ceramorphous, don't do it.
What
Oh,
would
by
you
the way,
like to
you're a
know?
really great guy.
Anytime.
The place was empty. Keep those...
Arthur, sweetheart, You pay. If you want us to get our hands dirty, it'd be our pleasure. But that'll be extra.
This is my home.
This man's indignant demeanor barely masks a seething anxiety.
Zenobia and I are just navigating a slight contractual disagreement. Not that it's any of your concern. Agreement? Why should I negotiate with the vermin? I got nothing to say to them. Fine. They can stay. Just don't blame me when they turn on you like the mongrels they are.
I respect your hustle, sweetheart, but it won't work on me. You've stepped on the guild's toes, and we'd like a little something to make it better.
The Guild, a loose coalition unifying every criminal outfit in the city under one collective
This clip's for
rule,
the intimidation
from
check we just did.
cut-purses to contract killers.
I'd say you'll live to regret it, but honestly, I'm not so sure you'd live. You're serious? Let's forget this unpleasantness ever happened. Come on, boys. We've got places to be.
I just fought an Avatar Merkel recently. I can handle you. Jeez, yeah, after that fight, I really do feel like I could do anything except fight the Steel Watch in the hall.
Haven't you heard there's an army marching towards the city?
Heartless scum. I'm a reason.
Not quite sure why you stood up for us like that, but I won't say I'm not grateful. Thanks. And may Torm keep you. Same way lots of us did. If you had the chance to put a roof over your family's heads after being on the run for Torm knows how long, we will stay. For now. I just hope he doesn't pay anyone else to come sniffing round. Thank you. And may Torm keep you. You're the first person in this city to have our backs. Thank you. Really.
Alright, we solved the squatter problem in a different way than I usually do. I'm being oddly combative for someone who, you know, is playing on the hardest difficulty, trying to survive. What a Mira.
Be careful. There are traps about. Oh dear. Someone's left a trap out. Be careful. There are traps. It's big, but still young. Heavens help the hunter if its mother corpse.
Oof. cool piece of dialogue about the bear, though.
Traps. How considerate. Hardly a challenge. Hardly the hope of a sweet, generous soul. It might be worth looking into his donations. Who knows what he's been giving?
Strap there. Plant your feet with care.
Scouting it out.
We used the key. Shouldn't using a key disarm the trap? Anyway, we're gonna call it there for the night, folks. Hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe, drop the bell so it makes some noise and post me content on YouTube, and subscribe to my Twitch to catch up on a whole bunch of videos I have made to YouTube. Y'all have a good night. I'm really just calling it because I'm hungry, but also tired, and I'm choosing sleep over food.